It's a good time of year for lighting the candle, a candle. Okay, by Jove, I think I've got it. Welcome to my Bay Area besties. It's great to see you. And I just flipped the switch to go live on YouTube to the worldwide audience from Romania to Tasmania, from your mania to my mania. This is where we come to get calm and peaceful. And I am Greg, and I'm simulcasting from the Bay Area of California. And my partner, Looney Cat, is in the, uh, he'll be in a moment. He's in his catio. He cruises in and out. He really likes this blue cushion. If you're brand new and it's like, what's that blue cushion? Why are you doing yoga on a mattress? It'll all literally unfold in a moment. Just close your eyes for a moment. Let's settle in together. Wherever you are, whether you're a mile away or 12,000 miles away, close your eyes. Find the place where we all join together. We are calm and peaceful souls gathered for the purpose of finding stillness, grace, and mercy together. Good, now we're going to chant an Om, and if you guys are muted and you can really belt it out and vibrate the walls. Big inhale. Peace on earth, goodwill to all beings everywhere, always. Okay, by way of props and information, these are all my props. I had a yoga studio for a decade in San Ramon, California. The pandemic came, so I kept all my props and I like giving them away to friends. So I got bolsters, blankets, and blocks. If you don't have that, just regular pillows from off of your couch can help. The main thing about Sunday restorative yoga are these blue cushions. And so I've offered to all my friends in the Bay Area to give them one of these trifold cushions. And I'm not kidding, it's Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus, and I hope you've been mostly nice, but if you've been naughty and mostly nice, I'll definitely give you one of these, and just DM me or text me, and it would be my pleasure because I'm building a ritual, a tradition of Sunday sacred self-care yoga and Thursday sacred self-care yoga. It's all on my website. So join in, join the healing group. All right, we're going to do one seated forward fold. And I know if you're tight in Tennessee or crispy in Cleveland, even leaning forward a little bit is a challenge. I do invite on Sunday or Thursday class, since we hold the poses, just to build a little platform for your head. Now, if you're brand new to restorative and yin yoga, we take our time. We take so much time that time goes away. There's no rush. You don't need to peer forward. You're in the safety of your own home. It's mostly visceral, not visual. Relax your shoulders. Calm your breath. Easy does it. Now I have to manage cameras and YouTube and Zoom and microphones and lighting and cats. So pay me no never mind. Find your own inner sanctuary of stillness. Welcome if you're a Bay Area bestie from just down the street. Welcome if you're tuning in from Patagonia or Zimbabwe or Siberia. We have 700 subscribers around the world, and we're looking to get the whole world to join in. So thank you for liking and subscribing. It really helps. Good. Come on up. It is rather a miracle we can sit in the comfort of our living rooms and do yoga together. I really like that. That was one of the great unexpected blessings of the pandemic is I instantly went on Zoom and YouTube and grew a delightful group of like-minded friends. By the way, I'm going to admit to some of my character defects, but I consider it an asset. I drink some coffee when I do yoga, and I really like it. So cheers. My teacher would disapprove, my original teacher, but he's not here. So there. I'm going to switch across my legs. Oh yeah, this blue cushion, when we get into the deep restorative, this surface heals stiffness, soreness, trauma, PTSD, anxiety, helps. If you happen to be older than 50, it really helps us to get into some positions that otherwise we can't do no more. So it's a nice thing. Come forward with your legs crossed the other way. Take your time. Easy does it. If you're brand new, welcome aboard. This is yoga for everybody, yoga for 50 plus minus. There's a lot of yoga on YouTube for people that are 20 years old and are contortionists and circus performers and acrobats, and I am all for that. There's a time and a season for every time in our life. But I like the idea of being 50 plus and feeling great in my body, being able to move, process emotions, play golf, play the drums, hang out with friends, bounce other people's grandchildren on my knees because I don't have them, but I'm glad you do. Inhale, look forward, long spine. My kids are my yoga students. Exhale, deepen. Good. And come on up. Feel better already. Good. Just rotate your head around. 1, 2, 3. Welcome if you're just getting in. 4, 5, 6. Other way. One of the things they discovered at the start of the pandemic is that doing yoga on Zoom delivered the same benefits, except for the being around other people in the same room. Everything else is the same. And if you'd like to join me in public classes, I teach live in the Bay Area several times a week. Please visit my website, upwardspiralyoga.com. Good. Drop your chin, close your eyes, stop thinking, contemplate your navel for 20 seconds. So much of this Sunday self-care class is just finding stillness on the inside. Life is very agitating and turbulent. The emotions, the thinking, the situations get all stirred up, and then in the vernacular, we kind of get our panties all bunched up, and we want to relax that, let that go, find peace in the midst of the disturbance. Good. Let's chant Om together. Big inhale. It's so good. Inhale. Good. Lace your hands, stretch up. I know you might be your knees are up, you're dying, it's hard. Just don't give up. Stretch up nice and tall. Turn left, 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 left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind. Simple twist. If you happen to be a contortionist, an acrobat, or a circus performer, welcome to class. go buck wild. But if you're just kind of, you know, middle of the herd kind of normal human being and you need to stretch and move, this is a great place to get together with other humans. It does take a village. We heal much better when we share our lives with other humans. Good. Come out of that. Now, we're going to switch things around. This cross, going to lace my fingers, not the regular way, one finger over. A lot of yoga has to do with breaking up of stuck old patterns of energy, movement, behavior. Stretch up. I'm going to waddle a little side to side, get the dents out of my behind a little bit. All right, turn right, 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 right. Relax your hands. If you're very bendy, your right arm goes behind your blah, 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 blah. Turn to the right. Close your eyes. Stop thinking. More feeling, less thinking. Inhale here. Exhale. By the way, one of the things we do in Zoom restorative yoga is that we engage in jnana yoga, it's called. It's the yoga, the intellect, yoga of principle, yoga of high ideals and wise thinking. I'm trying. Coffee helps. On my to-do list today are 25 things. I am so involved in so many projects of ways to try to do my thing and bring whatever it is that I'm going to bring to the world. And so I've got my to-do list is barely fits on my phone. But when I get still with restorative yoga and meditation, what I find is that it creates much more space in my life. So all the puzzle pieces fall into place. If you ever try to do a 500-piece puzzle on a table that only holds 300 pieces, it's a mess. But then when you can get a big, wide open table, all the pieces fit together much better. In fact, they'll even fall into place, such as the benefit of stillness. Looney, kitty, 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 kitty. By the way, one of the benefits of the class is my cat. He'll be in shortly. Stretch your legs out. Fan your toes open. It's very cold in the Bay Area of California where we're simulcasting. It's been ice fog for a month. So to move and to stretch your limbs and joints open, stretching my toes open. Good. And just reaching up. Now, if you're very tight in Tennessee, crispy in Cleveland, your knees are bent and you're being hurtled back, after a while, your joints will start to open up. Trust me. Trust me, even if you're just meeting me. Good, now I'm relaxing, my hands down, bringing my hands behind, and bottoms up. This is one of the 5 great movements, bridge movement. If you just do this, you're going to get great benefit. Even a little bit, a little goes a long way. Small baby steps. Good, sink down. Good, back to a normal cross of my legs. Shoulders. If I didn't do shoulder shrugs once a day, I'd have frozen shoulder syndrome, neck, back, and shoulders get all tight. Hey, cat, come over here. If you haven't met Looney, he's the reason most people have subscribed. He's a 18-pound monster mountain puma. He masquerades as a house cat. He's very frisky and risky, but he's purry and furry. And if you're a pet person, upward spiral yoga is for you. 6. See, it's no particular movement. It's just the sequence of movements done with like-minded friends that makes all the difference. People forget this. They start living virtual lives on a screen, and it's, yeah, I do it too, but you got to move up your back, behind your neck. Poof. If you're brand new, it's like, who the hell are you? What gives you the right to do yoga on the internet? And it's like, I was born. That's my right. And I've lived and I've experienced and I've triumphed and I've tragedied and I've suffered and I've ecstasied just like you. So all I have is my experience, my strength, and my hope, and I'll do my best to convey what I've learned and out. And I'm more a student than I am a teacher, for sure. You can see my drum kits around me. I'm a avid student. I'm going to college right now for oh, Looney, when he says, quit talking so much. Hi, guy. This is Looney. Do yoga with your pets. Oh, I'm out of here, he says. Okay, now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we will get to the restorative and the yin laying on our back with pillows pretty soon, but I'm a huge fan of Viyama, breaking up the congestion of the body. I've named it joint juice. Shake out your cold paws. If you're a really flexible person, really open and limber in your body, sometimes you need more firmness. If you're tight as a boiled owl, we'll open that up. Yoga will tune your body. It'll take the flippy floppy rag dolls and give you firmness and stability, and it'll take rocks and turn you into flowing streams. Ah, that was poetic. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, feel holy, sacred, and reverent for a moment. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good, you guys. Now, can you do this? I know if your knees are up and you're leaning way back, your hands don't even come down to the floor. I understand that. So, but if you can lean forward into your paws like this, do that. Otherwise, take your hands, thumbs on the outside, put your hands behind you and lean back into your elbows and wrists. It's super important to open up hands, wrists, and forearms because that's where we carry an enormous amount of tension. Drop your chin, close your eyes, and experience your experience. Hey, cat, what's going on, guy? Hi. There's Looney on his cat tree. He might go up on high. Good. All right, you guys. Very good. Arms out and just move a little bit with friends. I swear, if we just got together with groups of friends a couple times a week and moved a little bit and shared stories of triumphs and tragedies, if we laughed and we cried together and listened to one another with open hearts and minds, life would be so much more bearable on the one end and so much more enjoyable on the other. Good. Now my arms are going behind my back. They're going up my back. And if you're very tight, you may find that the back of your hands don't go in your armpits. It's okay. Do what you can do and you'll always get more. Bring your feet together, elbows inside your knees. If you're brand new watching, it's like, I can't do that. Well, there's plenty that I can't do either. Do what you can. And I have some friends in the Bay Area who can squeeze their elbows all the way together. Little kids can do it. Good. Now, just take your hands around. Bring your hands together into prayer. Turn your hands upside down. And this is called preacher stretch for your wrists. I do it before I drum. I started my musical journey 3.5 years ago. Should have started when I was 2 years old. Started when I was 65. But I've settled in on the drums now. I've got 2,000 hours of practice. And I've made it all the way up to wherever it is that I'm at. Good job. Okay, kids, now for something different. This is where the blue cushion really helps. If you're in the Bay Area, I told you I'd give you one. Ups and downs with your spine. I bought about 30 of these babies, and I was going to store them at one of my yoga studio venues, and they wouldn't let me. So that's why I'm doing this Zoom Blue Cloud Yoga. I want my friends to be able to use these things, and it's actually more convenient. This Zoom class on Sunday is going to grow to billions and billions and billions of people, including Carl Sagan. Good. Now, I'm widening my knees out, and I don't like sitting on my knees and kneeling on hardwood floor, but on this cushion, it's not so bad. And now I'm going to begin to employ props. This is called a yoga bolster. I also used to use it for inner child work, but thank God that's all healed now. So if you're very tight and you can't just lay it out flat in child's pose like this, I can't really either. My butt's still kind of up in the air. I just put a bolster here, knees wide, right here, arms spread. This is it. Relax. Let the yin restorative begin. And I got to tell you, man, having my knees on this cushion with my knees wide, my groin spread, and my booty back really makes this position much more accessible. It allows me to breathe in and settle for 2-3 minutes and get the benefits of restorative yoga. By the way, I teach very frisky yoga, push-ups, sit-ups, cartwheels, backflips, aerials. That's just a different class. Take your time. Let the buns sink back. Let the lower back relax. We are calm and peaceful souls. I occasionally throw in some of my favorite prayers, affirmations, confirmations, invocations, intentions. We are who we say we are. You can fall asleep if you want. I'll wake you up. Good, my friends. On your next inhale, I'm coming up. Now, sitting in a wide kneed kneeling position like this, it's called Vajrasana. That's the Sanskrit name. And most adults over 40 or 50 would never ever do this ever again. And they certainly wouldn't do it on a hard surface. But if you can get your hands behind you while kneeling and then lift up your behind, and that'll stretch areas that most adult Western humans are never going to stretch ever again. Lift up. This gives you a world of benefit south of the border. Good. Now I'm sinking my buns and I'm going to do my other ear. Spread my shoulders open wide. This is positively heavenly on the blue cushion. Restorative yoga offers the element of time, patience, bodily release at far deeper levels. Good, my friends. And then I'm going to push up out of that. And I know new friends watching on YouTube, maybe Crispy in Cleveland or Tight Tennessee or Not So Bendy in Baltimore. It's like you can't kneel and get your hands behind you. You will stick with the class. Lift up your booty, stretch it up. This will change. This is a game changer. It's a rear changer. Good, kitty cats. Now I'm sinking my buns down, putting my bolster back over here. By the way, I started using this about 3-4 months ago, and I had a back injury and really needed to take it easy. And I found now using this, I can get into positions that I kind of stopped doing, which is really gratifying. Okay, now we're going to get back on our behind. And then our knees were creased, so I want you to really stretch out through your heels, push your heels forward. Some people can hyperextend, their knees push down, their heels lift. It's generally not recommended if you're bearing weight, but it's fine if you're sitting. Stretch up. Good, then make yoga fists if you can. Bring them behind, feet in, and lift up. Great for wrists and ankles and hips. Good, kids. And come on down. Now, here's an interesting pose. Remember at the start of class, we had our legs crossed, and I know crossing legs is very challenging for a lot of adults, but now I'm going to bring a bolster behind me. It's lengthwise behind me, and here's a great restorative pose. I'm leaning back. My lower back hits the bolster. This allows my tight hips and knees to open up if I'm tight. If I'm already a very flexible person, I can, you don't even need the bolster. And then I take a blanket and I pop it underneath my neck. This is a restorative yoga pose. You can put an eye pillow over your eyes. A washcloth works great. Hi, Looney. Looney likes this pose. Hi, guy. Please like and subscribe, if only just for Looney. Helps us to buy Friskies. See, I know a lot of you, the knees are up and the lower back's really tight and it's hard to lean back, so that's why you put a couple bolsters underneath. But my Bay Area friends, many are very flexible. They can go into full lotus. They can lay all the way on their back. Everybody gets what they need. This is a perfect shape for me. I'm going to be quiet for 1.5 minutes. Make sure you're in a nice warm room, lights dim, candles, pretty music, no cell phones, no people barging in, bothering you. This is you time. Feels good to take a moment, doesn't it? Good, now I'm going to switch the cross of my legs. Boop, like that. Oh, that gets areas. A lot of people get really tight south of the border, and it's not good, man. We want all the functions from the equator down to remain healthy, happy, frisky, and strong. Now, to the degree that you can, move your breathing from shallow face and chest breathing and move it down to your belly button. Make a nice meditation of the rise and the fall of your belly button. A pose like this, restorative, feels good on a regular yoga mat or carpet, but on this blue cushion, OMG. It's a religious experience. Okay, now I'm going to lift my head for a moment. Here's a variation for bend to your friends, feet together, knees wide. And I know if you're tight, it's like these are way up here. So that's why God invented yoga blocks or cushions or pillows or pads to put underneath your knees. So all this starts to open up. It will. Patience. But I'm leaning back on a bolster, so I got this benefit of my spine, especially my lower back and the top of my hips and my whole hip complex relaxing and opening and releasing. Ugh. If you happen to yawn, it's really good for you. It's opens your jaw and throat. It opens up the channel between the head and the heart. One more minute. Easy does it. Okay, kids, big inhale. Big exhale, let it go. Just letting out the pressure cooker of anxiety, fear, worry, and mental tension. Lifting my head, stretching my leggies out, give them a shake. Coming up, we move on. Gonna wet my whistle. Okay, now from here, we're gonna move this blanket off to the side. Now for this next sequence, here's what we're gonna do. This will be the friskiest sequence. It'll only last for a few moments, but it's such an important sequence to overall bodily health that if you can just build this in, and I know if you're kind of young and frisky, it may seem very easy, but if you happen to be 40 or 50 plus, going through this sequence, you may find certain parts of it you can't do, but try to build it up over time, and doing it on a softer surface can really help. And the sequence begins with, I'm on all fours, and I'm just ups and downing my spine, catting and cowing. Crucial movement. If all you did was join this class every now and then and do some cats and cows, you'd really be well served. Opens up your spine, all the nerve energy obviously goes down our brain, through our physical spine and down into our limbs. Now here's the first part of this crucial sequence. I crawl forward and I widen my knees. My knees are hip distance apart. Then I lean forward, I fold my toes under, and it's one of the 5 great human positions, squatting. If you have lost squat in your body, then you can regain it. You can also lay on your back and pull both knees into your chest. It's squatting on your back. But this is 2/3 of the people in the world. They eat, they eliminate, they use squatting. Many ancient cultures, squatting is used for giving birth. Squatting is an essential human pose, and most humans of adult Westerners have lost it. Hi, guy. What's going on? You're being awfully shy. This is Looney Cat. He squats. Good. Now, I'm sitting back on my toes are folded under and I'm sitting on my heels. I hate this, but I hate it with love and compassion because the toes, ankles, knees, and hips get a great stretch. Little kids sit like this when they're texting their friends about how miserable their parents are. Oh, my toe just snapped. Good. Now, hands down. I'm going back to squat. And from here, I'm just sitting. That's a great sequence. Legs stretch out, arms up. If you're over 50 and you're not happy in your body anymore, this is going to change your life. Good. Now my paws come down. These feet come in, bottoms up. It's this whole cycle that takes you through every range of motion of the body in the forward and back bending range. Good. Now booty comes down, feet come in wide, and maybe you can't lift up and go over your feet no more. This is really good for you. Just lift a little and then lightly rest your booty down. If you can, get up over the top of your toes, this is a challenge for me, I admit. I just turned 50 a while ago. None of your business how long ago, but yeah, it's like I stopped doing this sequence, but now on this magic blue cushion, toes are opening up, ankles releasing. Now, what's a challenge for me is with my toes folded under, bringing my hands behind me and then lift your butt. Oh my God. Good. Sink down. Good. Now, maybe you're a contortionist or an acrobat. You're watching, you're laughing at all of us. Fine. Judge not. Good. Now I'm coming forward and we're just going to do a couple of concluding cats and cows. That sequence. Do that sequence on Upward Spiral Yoga Zoom class. We also do this on Thursday night at 6 p.m. And all the classes, all the Zoom links are on upwardspiralyoga.com. Visit my website. There's interesting stuff. Life coaching. I talk to people at depth about dreams, goals, desires, healing. It's good stuff. Good. Now, I'm folding my tippy toes under. I'm going back. I'm squatting, dropping booty. It's just a convenient way to get back on your butt. Now, here's the next crucial sequence, life-changing sequence. And for me, because I'm no longer an acrobat and I'm no longer in Cirque du Soleil, I'm still in the circus. There's still crazy monkeys everywhere, but different job description. My bolster is behind me. See this? See this bolster? And I'm also putting a blanket back here. I'm considering like turning my mat sideways and showing most of these poses from the side, or installing a couple of cameras so I can hit my switcher so you can see it. These are the projects going through my head today. It's too much. So today I'm just doing restorative yoga. Now, bring your feet in, and if you're very tight in Tennessee, that's as far as they go. Can you lean over to the left and fold your right shin under? This is the great benefit of Blue Cloud Ecstasy Cushion Yoga. This knee is relaxing, ankle releases, hip open up, knee out to the side. Now, most of us over 40 have a hard time getting just in this and then leaning back. And it's like, this is a real rude awakening. But on this surface, it makes it easier. Not easy, but easier. And if you're very bendy, if you're like a cheerleader right now, if you're a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, good for you. Thanks for joining, like and subscribe. You can lean back without nothing behind you. Now I'm hitting the bolster. Really helps me to sink in way deeper. Then I plump up my head with my banky, and we spend about a minute opening up our body and getting our body back. These bodies are meant to work for our whole lives. Now I'm feeling this, but it's not torture, it's opening. I'm on the edge, but this surface allows me to relax and breathe into it. If you're very bendy, extend your left leg out, bring your arms back over your head. I call that movie star pose. Little kids like it. Now, if you're new to restorative yoga, you just don't bounce from one pose to the next. You take your time. Do you ever get on your TV and just flip, 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 or swipe, 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 swipe? That drives you BS crazy. Okay, you gotta spend some time on one thing. If you're going to be in a real relationship with another human being, you got to sit down with him and be patient and let things settle. This one pose right here, this sequence this is transformational, and this is why a lot of people are doing this kind of yoga, this restorative, especially upward spiral on the blue cushion. Tell your friends about this. Come to one of my public classes, first class free. You pay airfare from France, and I'll get you into class for free. Okay, now from here, we come up, and here's the key is the counter pose. Hands behind. Now my booty is going over the moon. Lift up, lift up. Good, and sink down. Now I know if you're tight and new, you may have no capacity to kind of take your body. You're way over here. This is all wrecked and ruined. We're going to fix it. But if you can lift up, get your hands up, turn to the right, turn. Left hand grabs down here, right arm behind. If you can get your lower body in this position and then twist to the right, you're golden. Again, this is simple for kids, but I'm primarily teaching to everybody, people that have been on the planet for a couple of years now. And then I'm coming out of that. And then on this surface, to take this leg and just bring it back out again, that's pretty dang good. Now my right foot is going underneath my left knee. I'm just sitting regular style for a moment. But I've been at it for a little while. This one, I like this one, foot over the top. But don't do it if it's just going to break your ankle off or snap your knee, or there's a compound fracture, or there's blood all over the mat. Take it easy on yourself. Arms out, and right elbow under your left elbow. And if you're very tight in Tennessee, just up and down with your elbows. If you're a contortionist in Colorado, then fold up your arms and go up and down with your elbows. And then if you can, circle your elbows around. This gets the tension in the neck, back, and shoulders out. It's again, game changer. Elbows around the other way. Close your eyes, hold still, be still, and know that you're God. Good, now I'm just releasing my arms, hands on my feet, chant Om with me. Big inhale. Chanting Om opens up your throat chakra, the blue one, Vishuddha chakra, the channel between the head and the heart. And it gives you, when the throat opens up, you can talk to your cat. Hey, guy, what's going on? Here he is, Looney. The name on his birth certificate is Looney bin Laden. He's quite frisky. Anytime you have a chance in life to pause and love the ones you're with, it's a good thing. He's kind of frisky right now. Go climb your cat tree. Okay, stretch your legs out. One more side, and then we'll go into Shavasana, and we will have done good work today. All right, now feet come in. To the degree that you can, hold your left shin under. I know if you're crispy in Cleveland, you get that under, you're leaning over here. By the way, if you're just tuning in, go get on your bed, damn it. Get in bed and do this on a soft surface. It'll allow you to do things that you have not been able to do. And why not put your bed to good purpose, right? So anyway, I'm here and it's like, oh, leaning back hurts so bad. So barely lean back. Don't even think about going all the way back until this starts to open up after you've come to a couple of classes. Give yoga about 30 or 50 years, okay? Give it a long time. I got the bolster behind me, leaning back, taking my time. Easy does it. If you're working through an injury or a physical condition, take your time. Give yourself some peace and quiet and patience. Being able to fold one shin under, have the knee out to the side, hips drop, spine release back. That is a beautifully natural human range of motion. But for most Western adults, it's gone. We've been sitting in chairs, you've been working, you've been driving the kids around, you've been driving your parents around, you've been driving yourself insane, and the body got frozen and tight, and it feels like crap to live in your body. We're going to fix that at Upward Spiral Yoga. We're going to go from a downward spiral. I've been in it, trust me. And now we're gently, patiently, peacefully upward spiraling together. Hey, guy, what do you want? You got Friskies everywhere. You got 8 different food stations. Again, if you're really bendy, stretch your right leg out, bring your arms back over your head. Just lay it out like a boss. This is the pose that for me personally is, as I keep this shape in my body alive, it makes all the difference. I've been around the sun 68 times, and I'm super grateful for the yoga that God gave me and the ability to, I'm just grateful for a durable, reliable, dependable body that does the stuff that I love to do. Yoga keeps the body in alignment. It keeps your appetite generally in the right place, metabolism good, blood pressure where it's supposed to be. You don't have to be consumed and think about your body all the time. That is not a good thing. Body should be light, transparent. Our yoga is easy. Our burden is light. The body's not supposed to be a big leaden clump that we drag around feeling miserable. We should feel as though we are shod with winged shoes like Mercury. Yeah, like that. Good, now I'm going to lift up. Now my paws are going behind me. And booty up, bottoms up, kid. Cheers for rears. Lift up. Oh my God, it feels so good. And sink down. Cool. Now, I know if you're way over on the right, you ain't twisting to the left. This is This is my tight side. So I kind of reach down, grab, turn to the left. If you're bendier than me, great. Like and subscribe. If you're stiffer than me, like and subscribe. Just do what you can. You do the possible, God, love, source will do the impossible. If you don't do what's possible, then we lose it. Good. Now I come out of that. This leg comes out. I know if you're very tight, this goes here, barely. If you can, Yogasana, the pose is called. Really sinks my hips, knees, and ankles opened up, fits my body real nice. Arms out, left elbow under. You're very tight. This, tighter. If you're a contortionist in Colombia, fold up your arms and up and down with your elbows. I personally stored an enormous amount of tension in neck, back, and shoulders, and I didn't mean to, but life's on us, and then take your elbows around. For me, that's led to migraines and a lot of neck blah, blah, blah. And so God gave me yoga to work it out, work those tensions out, turn pain into joy, tension into peace, anxiety into calm. Close your eyes. We are calm, peaceful souls. My cat is restless, but we're calm and peaceful. Good. All right. Hands on my feet. We'll chant one more Om. Big inhale. God, love, source, bless every participant with the resource they need this day to live to the full, to flourish, to thrive, or to heal and to find peace, whatever their priority is. Good. Now, the cool thing about all yoga is ancient yogis said 5 minutes at the end of class for bliss. So this is super deluxe restorative yoga. So I'm going to put a bolster underneath my knees like that. Going to move this other stuff off to the side. This is so good on the blue cloud. It's good on dirt, but on a blue cloud, oh my God. Now, little blanket roll underneath my neck. Eye pillow over my head. Now, I need to manage lights and cameras and microphones and YouTube. I will get a time about 5-6 minutes on your back. Jiggle your legs, wobble your booty, get any dents out of your behind. Lift your left and right shoulder blade, arms down by the side of your body, head supported on the blanket. Close your eyes, relax your mouth. In we go. Don't skip this. Drift away, float downstream. Good. Pose starts now. Plenty of time to relax, release in. There's nothing more healing than finding stillness and calm inside the body. It gives us alignment with our source. Call it God, love, source, being, whatever it is. It's the most healing resource available, of course. Good. Now, here's something I do every Sunday. Participate if you'd like, but if you'd like to invite God, love, source, infinite higher organizing presence, a power greater than yourself in, now is a beautiful time at the end of practice. Something as simple as power greater than myself, come on in. Good, then wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate super feel good around your body. Good, then curl over onto one side, fetal position. Take your time. Love all over yourself. Good, now keep your eyes closed when you sit up. It's a sanctuary building practice. It builds the presence on the inside. And we rearrange ourselves back to where we started, seated, full circle, around the world in 80 minutes. Hands come into our heart, head bows. The best definition of namaste that I've ever heard. You go deep into you and I go deep into me. We come to the same place together. Union, connection, yoga. And then all together around the world, we all say, namaste. Simple, sublime, wonderful. I always bid adieu to my YouTube friends around the world first. Thanks for joining in. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. We're looking to spread yoga for everybody, the simple, accessible kind, very inclusive, very diverse, all the way around the world. So liking and subscribing really helps. Leave me a comment if you'd like, and we'd love to, Looney returns all the comments. So you YouTubers, have a beautiful day.